Then there are people on the TV, but they mislead you on purpose. I get tired of it, and I don't think it's right when you're already rich to make your money by encouraging people to get rich by trading.
This is a true story based on a lie.
If you're down to your last $1,000, this offer today is $9.97, grantcardone.com/shark. Should you spend it on this?
Absolutely.
I would tell you the same thing.
Once upon a time, scams were easy to spot. Emails from a Nigerian prince, pyramid schemes with weird logos. But today, the con artists look a lot like the people you follow.
Fuck! Dude, spit on that thing!
They have podcasts, they vlog their morning routines, and they sell you dreams.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me.
You have an opportunity for generational wealth.
I know from the bottom of my heart that this video is going to create future millionaires.
There's 11,000 people that are interested in changing their financial condition. Everybody on this stream could be a billionaire.
Wrapped in lights and Canva templates. Welcome to the era where your favorite creator might also be your favorite scammer. This is a story about how the influencer economy is monetizing your trust and how you might be getting played. We're in an age where being popular online gives you power. The power to sell, convince, influence behavior. But what happens when that power is used irresponsibly or worse, dishonestly?
September 1st, cryptozoo.co. I'm going to tease it.
How much did you guys make in CryptoZoo?
I lost around $50,000 in CryptoZoo.
I lost $40,000.
I lost around $15,000 US.
I lost $25,000.
$120,000.
Back in the early 2010s, influencers were just people who got a lot of likes. They told stories, they made vlogs, they sold you on a lifestyle, not a product. But then, the internet changed. Platforms became pay-to-play.
Anyone who messes this up, doesn't renew their subscription, their card cancels, anything stupid, then you're going to regret it for a very long time because there's simply nowhere else to go.
AdSense revenue dried up. Brand deals got pickier and creators had to get creative fast. So, they pivoted from content to courses, from sharing to selling.
Launched our course, the Part-Time YouTuber Academy, in 2020, and that made like 400K within like 2 weeks.
Influencers didn't just post content, they became businesses.
Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video.
Thank you, Ground News, for sponsoring today's video. Check out that link.
They built trust, they called their followers family, and they sold them things.
I don't see you as just fans. I don't see you as just friends. I see you as family. Support me on Patreon.
Influencers don't just sell products, they sell trust. You like them, you relate to them, you believe in them. They are not faceless corporations. They are your internet big sister, your go-to finance guy, your favorite podcast couple. Today, many influencers are selling courses that teach you how to get rich by selling a course. Skincare products they've never used. Finance advice they don't follow.
Are you going to launch your own crypto? No. I'm never going to launch a crypto. Crypto is the only scenario I can think of where you can make a whole bunch of money while benefiting society zero.
Crypto partnerships that lead people straight into scams. In today's digital economy, the trust influencers cultivate is currency, and manipulating that trust is often the business model. You cannot escape seeing this on the internet, quote and unquote. Want to make $10,000 per month? Make $5,000 a month with zero startup capital. Turn your passions into profit. You've seen dozens of influencers promise just that, and while it seems exciting and empowering, it also seems exactly like the last course you just bought. And it probably is. It's the same recycled advice. The problem isn't that people are teaching online. The problem is that many of these courses are clones. They have no real depth, no unique insights.
Priceless thing that I had learned from this course was, well, nothing.
They are just a funnel to upsell the next product. And because the influencer built up a relationship with their audience, people buy, not because it's valuable, but because they trust them. Though many of these courses have varying titles, they all sell the same idea. Monetize your authenticity, masterclass, how to make money, teaching people how to make money, passive income like a pro, earn while you sleep. And they all often have the same vague content that requires money to unlock premium access. Copy and paste hustle. Make a course that teaches you to sell a course. That's what makes it feel like a scam. It's not just about the product, it's the betrayal of trust. Then there's the product push. Your fave just dropped a must-have skincare line, a new detox tea, or a life-changing trading app, but they've probably never used it. Influencers are often paid thousands to post about products they've never touched. No vetting, no reviews, just a wire transfer and a caption. For example, in the US, Kim Kardashian was fined $1.26 million by the SEC for promoting Ethereum Max, a crypto token that later nosedived. The issue was that she didn't disclose she was paid $250,000 for the post. Her followers trusted her and got burned. This was a turning point in the conversation. When influencers play in financial markets, the risks aren't just personal, they are systemic.
So Hawk2 Girl launched a meme coin today that went terribly.
It went from a $500 million market cap to a $60 million market cap in 20 minutes.
A bunch of insider trading happened. People bought into it for millions and millions of dollars. They pulled the rug out from under everyone that bought into it. They kept all the money. They kept all the profit from the fees, and everyone that bought into it lost all their money.
But this is just one example. We've seen influencers pushing bad fitness supplements and creators endorsing financial apps with sketchy reviews.
So I come to learn of this opportunity, this investment opportunity at a mastermind in Miami, Florida. I was invited there by Pete Vargas, who is on Grant Cardone's team.
My name is Tate and I lost $950,000 in Trader's Domain.
Hi, my name is Jamil Damji. I invested $1 million into Trader's Domain. I have never taken a withdrawal out, and I've lost all $1 million.
Let's talk about Nigeria's very own Davido. In 2021, he tweeted about a cryptocurrency called Rabdo, hyping it as the next big thing. His fans jumped on it, but shortly after, the coin crashed and it turned out to be a rug pull. Was Davido a victim? Maybe. Was he paid to promote it? Possibly. But when you have millions of followers, your tweets move financial markets. That's influence, and influence, unregulated, can be dangerous. That's not the only scam situation the artist is known for. He also promoted Ichoke, a fan token, quote and unquote, for the culture in 2021, and Rackstelly, an investment platform, in 2022.
Yes, what's up, my people? It's your boy Davido. Rackstelly is here to stay, and it's the new big wave. Make sure you check them out.
Both platforms vanished weeks later. No refunds, no roadmap, just a vague apology. And most recently, in 2024, he launched his own Davido coin. Within days, blockchain data revealed he turned roughly $1,500 into over $500,000 by dumping his tokens as the value peaked. And this is just one of dozens. Other celebs like Floyd Mayweather, Logan Paul, the Ace family have all promoted crypto projects, events, and giveaways that either flopped, disappeared, or just never happened.
Mr. Beast recently put on an event in Las Vegas called the Mr. Beast Experience. It cost about $1,000 to take part in, and basically it was supposed to be a 3-day experience at Las Vegas Resort World where you'll get this mystery bag, have a bunch of events, and have a chance to win $10,000. Only problem is, the event was a complete flop. Seemed like they abandoned the thing and nothing actually happened.
You just pay $1,000 for mystery bag. How do you feel about this?
I feel like this is just a Las Vegas scam.
I hope he feels good for scamming a whole bunch of adults and their children. That's how you get subscribers? Cool.
It's not just disappointing, it's devastating. People lose their life savings and the influencers walk away rich. These aren't just bad investment, they are trust crimes. Because when someone you admire, someone who makes you laugh, inspires you, entertains you, says quote and unquote, this is safe, your guard goes down. That's when the scam works. There are other extreme examples. Let's zero in on Belly Gibson, an Australian wellness influencer who built a following on the claim that she had cured her brain cancer through nutrition.
In 2015, Belle Gibson had reached incredible fame already on the back of a miracle story of curing a malignant brain tumor that had spread to other organs throughout her body using healthy eating instead of conventional medicine.
She sold books, apps, got a huge following, except it was all a lie. She never had cancer.
You didn't write it who this man was. You didn't write that he came to you in your home. You didn't write that the chemotherapy and radiotherapy you claim to have is not what most people would have. You didn't write it like that. You rewrote history. Did you think to get this checked out?
Not really, not initially. I was devastated.
It just sounds like you chose to believe that you had cancer.
But people bought into our brand, changed their diets, and some even delayed medical treatment based on our advice. The scam didn't just cost money, it cost lives. So, if all of this is happening, why do people still fall for it? There's a range of reasons we can blame. 1. Lifestyle envy that makes you want what the influencers have. 2. Social proof. If influencers show you a bunch of people who have used the product or bought the course and the results, it must be good, right? A lack of media literacy, where you simply don't know how to spot red flags online. But the real answers lie in 2 terms: parasocial relationships and social engineering. Let's talk about parasocial relationships. One-sided emotional bonds we form with people we don't actually know. Influencers feel real. They are your friends. They show you their messy kitchen, their bad days, their kid's birthday. They talk like you. They seem like they care. And you start to feel like you know them, like you could be friends in real life. But they are often carefully curated, edited, filtered, and monetized. And we, the audience, become their walking wallets. Then there's the age-old scam trick known as social engineering. Influencers and scammers, the old school kind, play the same long game: gain trust, build rapport, exploit it. In scam culture, this is often called grooming or social engineering. The scammer doesn't start by asking you for money. They start by making you feel safe. They'll mirror your values, join your community, maybe even use the same slang. If they are running a Ponzi scheme, they make small payouts to early investors to build credibility. If they are phishing you, they will pretend to be your bank, your pastor, or your boss. And if they are an influencer, they will share their vulnerable moments. They'll reply to your DMs. They'll say, quote and unquote, "This is a safe space." And once you feel emotionally connected, boom, the link drops. Use my code, buy my coin, join my course. That's not just marketing, that's relationship engineering. When money enters that kind of relationship, things get complicated and sometimes dangerous, because what happens when someone you feel close to, even if you've never met them, uses that bond to sell you something shady? At the core of every one of these scams is emotional manipulation. Many influencers understand the power they hold over their fans and are willing to use it to get what they want. But who holds them accountable? Unlike traditional advertising, there are no real watchdogs for influencer scams. Consumer protection laws often lag behind, and platforms don't want to interfere, especially when those creators drive engagement. The result is a kind of wild west of monetized trust, where almost anyone can build a platform, sell a drink, and walk away clean. Even when influencers are caught lying or misleading people, they often bounce back with more followers, because in today's attention economy, drama is content. Of course, not every influencer sets out to deceive. Some just get caught in the pressure to monetize, perform, stay relevant, and keep up with the algorithm, and slowly they start to compromise. A small affiliate link here, a low quality course there, a questionable brand deal, until suddenly their content isn't about connection anymore. It's about conversion. It's easy to judge, but it's harder to recognize how the system rewards this behavior. Platforms reward engagement, not ethics. So the grind never stops, and creators are burning out, pivoting to products and hoping nobody notices. In conclusion, are influencers the new modern day scammers? Some are, many aren't. Some are just confused creators trying to make a living. But the deeper problem is this: we've created a system where attention is money, trust is leverage, and your favorite creator has every incentive to sell before they tell the truth. Maybe they are not always scammers, but the system is designed for exploitation. This isn't a call to cancel influencers. Some do incredible, honest work. They build community, share value, and inspire people, but we need accountability. Influencers should disclose when they are being paid. Fans need to ask more questions, and platforms need stronger enforcement. And maybe we need to stop idolizing people who've built platforms on vibes without value. So next time you see a product push or a course or a coin, ask yourself, do they really believe in this, or are they just selling something? Because in the influencer economy, attention is money, and your trust, that's the product. So what do you think? Are influencers modern day scammers, or are we just projecting blame onto people trying to make a living in a messy digital world? Let's talk in the comments. And if you've ever been scammed by an influencer or nearly were, drop your story. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with your friends, especially those who's been hyping up another dodgy influencer. See you on the next one. Cheers, guys.